I totally reject your perverse lifestyle because it is evil. You may be able to fool others into thinking your perverse lifestyle is acceptable, but it is not. Hate emails like this one later turned into verbal disagreements and then into hate crimes towards the LGBTQA community on Western's campus.
Because of these hateful words and actions, stakeholders felt it necessary to educate students about the LGBTQA community, and thus the idea for the Resource Center was born. I sat down with Brent Plew, the grad assistant for the center, and he talked about how the center came to be.
Last year, UCOSO and Unity met with President Goldfarb. It was his exiting year as president of Western, and we discussed it one last time with him and said, this is something that we think is of great value at Western and we want to see it happen. And so he, through a series of meetings, discussed with us his desire to have an LGBTQA resource center on campus. And he said that he thought at that time it would be a good idea for it to be his last initiative as president of Western. So he said that he would be willing to give the commitment as far as the institution is concerned, as long as we could find someone that would be willing to kind of head the center up.
One reason the center was created, and one thing the center strives for, is to educate students on campus, and Brent explained why this is important.
When Western students come to campus, I truly believe that we all kind of have our own values and beliefs that have been situated for us. So with the education that the LGBTQA Resource Center provides, I would hope that all students are able to look at their values and beliefs, what I would consider their internal foundation, and really consider how they truly feel about LGBTQA issues.
Tim Urso, the Resource Center student liaison, talked about why he thought the center was important.
As a student, I really think it's important that LGBT students have a place to go to where they can get resources, where they can hang out, where they're able to go to events that are sponsored by the LGBTQA Resource Center. And it kind of gives them, it's a safe space. And I really think that it's important that there's students that know that a place like this exists.
The center is located on the 3rd floor of Seal Hall in rooms 311 through 313 and offers many great resources.
We offer a small library. We're actually in collaboration with the University Library. They also have a large LGBTQA film and books and magazines and literature. So we have that collaboration with the library, but we do have a small library here. We also have pamphlets and resources, and then we also have some programming for residence life. We also have programming for other student activities. So kind of a vast array of resources that are available to our students.
I think for me, the resources that the center provides that are most important to me especially is the ability to be able to find books on certain areas, like certain subjects within the community.
Harvey Milk once said, "We gotta give them hope," and by providing education, programming, resources, and support, hope is exactly what the LGBTQA Resource Center intends to give.